Welcome to Dice Station Zebra. My name is Rob.
And I'm Jocelyn.
And today we are playing Dice Masters, and we got this shiny new play-at-home kit from the WizKids store. And the stipulation for these team builds was that we have to build teams around that play-at-home kit.
Yep.
So 3 cards came in the kit. There was a basic action card called Slingers.
Yep.
And there is a Spider-Man card.
Spider-Man.
And there is a Typhoid Mary card.
Typhoid Mary.
Does whatever a Typhoid Mary can. And those 3 cards came in a kit. It's called the Infinity Gauntlet Play-at-Home Kit.
Yeah.
And they use the dice. The dice they use are from the Infinity Gauntlet set, of course. The draft packs. And we each built a team separately, so we don't know what the other person has on that team.
Yep.
And we're gonna play a game.
Yeah. And of interest, if you hadn't heard this already, all 3 of these cards that are part of the Play-at-Home kit were initially spoiled as part of the Spider-Man box that was subsequently canceled.
Okay, that makes sense because they're Spider-Man cards.
Yeah. So now they are part of the Play-at-Home kit for Infinity Gauntlet.
Excellent.
You can get your own on the WizKids store.
Yep. So, well, should we start playing a game?
Sure.
First of all, I have, of course, we both have Slingers. And I have the Into Battle action card, or basic action card. And I see you have Instant War, so those are both from the Warhammer sets. And you have some globals, I see.
I brought, a handful.
Yep.
Literally. So, in addition to the global that's on Slingers, which we both have, which is target character die must attack this turn, which is a mask. I brought Intellect Devour, which says once per turn you may spin one of your active NPC dice to an energy face.
Gotcha.
Move it to your reserve pool. I brought everyone's favorite Clayface Restless Global, which is pay a mask. Once per turn you may take a die from your use pile and add it to your reserve pool on any energy face.
Right.
I brought Atlas, which is pay a fist. Once per turn, on your turn, prep a die from your bag.
Okay.
I brought Thor, which is pay a bolt. Once per turn, the next action die you purchase this turn costs 2 less, minimum 1. And I brought Kree Captain, which is pay 2 fists. Once per turn, the next character die you purchase this turn costs 3 less.
I also have the Kree Captain Global, as well as, of course, the Slingers Global. I have the Collector Global, which is pay a mask. Once per turn, field a sidekick die from your use pile. And I also have the Groot Global, which you may have seen in the previous video. I'm not sure, can't remember. But it's pay a shield, choose an affiliation of a character die you have fielded this turn, move a character die with that affiliation from your use pile to your bag. And my thinking around that is I'm going to try to buy this Kree Captain, which is a swarm. So if I field one, I can pull one out of my use pile and put it in my bag.
Nice.
Which is kind of a interesting
combination.
Yeah. So shall we roll to see who goes first? We'll roll sidekicks. I'm using my black sidekicks today.
I continue to use my prize yellow sidekicks.
Aha. I have 1.
I have 2.
2 sidekicks. So you call it.
I will go firstish.
All right then. I'll go second then.
All right, sounds good. And your team is Goldman.
Yes, I have a mix. Yeah.
Yeah, my team is modern.
I have 3 golden cards. Yeah, my golden cards are. I'm using Wong from the Defenders set.
Yeah, because he's an ally, right?
He is an ally, so he will go well with
Typhoid Mary.
Typhoid Mary and also Spider-Man. Recruits sidekicks. I don't know if that's going to work. It won't work with an ally?
No,
just for the sidekick.
Because he's only a sidekick when he's fielded.
Good point.
Yeah,
okay.
But it will work with Typhoid Mary.
It'll work with Typhoid Mary.
Yeah.
And I didn't have enough dice, so I'm subbing in some different colored dice. My other golden card is, here's a chance for me to show this one, is Beast Boy from the War of Light set. This is a sketch card drawn by our friend Dan Parent from Archie Comics. And he drew that, and that's pretty cool. And I just, any chance I can get to pull out my art cards, I do. So this one is Green Arrow from Green Arrow and the Flash. That was drawn by Jim Zub of Skull Kickers fame. He writes Dungeons and Dragons comics. And check out all around awesome guy. Check out Avengers No Road Home, No Surrender. He co-wrote those, and he also is the game master of the, what's the name of the podcast? The Danger Dice Gang.
The Danger Dice Gang, yeah.
Check them out.
And what was I going to say about Jim Zub? He's a Toronto guy.
Toronto guy. Actually, he went to my high school. Yeah.
Before
Hometown
you?
boy. No.
After you?
Same time. I was a senior. He was probably a junior.
Okay.
So we coexisted in the high school.
You coexisted in the high school. There was something else. Oh, didn't he invent a character, that Voyager character?
Yeah, co-creator of Voyager from Avengers.
Yeah. So
awesome character. So you get to go first. So let's roll.
All right. So I like the sidekick. I don't like the shields, but I don't want to risk it. So I'm going to reroll everything.
Okay.
And that is better. So I will field a sidekick, and I will purchase a Yawning Portal.
Yawning Portal. Now, which Yawning Portal is that?
This is Adventurous Clientele, and it says your character dice are free to field this turn. When you field a non-NPC character die, prep a die from your bag.
Okay, sounds good. Can I buy some of those too?
No.
No?
I only have 2.
Okay.
I'm not sharing.
All right then.
I made you cookies.
True. So how about what are we going to get here on our first turn? I'm going to get a Kree Captain because I have 3 energies with a question mark. I'll field that sidekick.
Okay.
Pass turn to you.
All right. Okay. Let's see how I feel about this here. This is actually not bad. I'm going to re-roll the bolt and the mask.
All right.
Oh, I got a sidekick. I don't know if that's going to help me or not. Well, field the sidekick. So I am going to use the Clayface Global to bring in Yawning Portal on double bolts. Actually, this is going to be perfect. Then I'm going to spend 3, including a fist, to buy Spider-Man because the first Spider-Man die you purchase each game costs 1 less.
Oh, yeah.
And then I am going to use the Atlas Global so I can fill my bag and pull out a sidekick.
Cool.
Now I'll pass priority.
Pass back.
And turn.
So many globals, I don't even know what to do. All right, there is that. And I'm going to re-roll that sidekick. Oops. After I drop it, of course. And we got a mask. And I think it only makes sense to spend a mask to use the Clayface Global to bring that in on double fists.
Yep.
So then I have 5 energies. And perhaps, what shall I do? Again, so many globals, I don't know what to do. How about, well, I should buy, I'm going to use maybe your Thor Global.
Yep.
So I'm going to use the Bolt,
yep.
I think, because that'll reduce the cost of that, right?
Yep, reduce it by 2.
Reduce it by 2. So I'm going to use the Bolt.
Yep.
I will spend 2 to buy Into Battle.
Yep.
Okay. And then I will use the Collector Global to field a sidekick from my used pile.
Yep.
So that goes there. Then I'll use your Atlas Global to prep a die. So these go into my bag.
Yep.
And I prep. Look at that. Into Battle comes out.
Perfect.
Just like that. That's the magic. I will pass priority.
Pass back.
And end my turn.
Okay, so there's 3. Plus either a sidekick or a Yawning Portal. Let's see. A sidekick. Okay. Well, Spider-Man has not come out to play yet. So we are going to keep the mask and we're going to reroll everything else.
Okay.
And Spider-Man still didn't come out to play, but he did come out on double fist.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and Kree Captain Global to buy another Spider-Man for 1. And then we will decide what we're going to do next. maybe what I'll do is... No, I don't want to do that yet. Oh. I have Intellect Devour.
Yeah, and it's another global.
So I could get another energy if I wanted.
Yep.
That could be good. So I've already used Cree Captain. I haven't used Clayface yet.
Intellect Devour are once per turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once during your turn.
Once during your turn.
Okay. Let's make a question mark with Intellect Devour.
Sure.
Because that gives me lots of choices. Let's spend a mask to use the Clayface global.
Yep.
To bring that in. And now I have so much energy, I don't even know what to do with it all. So I have a bolt, and I have a mask. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5, though. I don't want to do that. I already pre-captained. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and buy another Spider-Man.
Okay.
Let's just buy all the Spider-Man.
Yep.
And then I will Atlas Global.
Okay.
And I will pass priority.
Pass back.
End turn.
Okay. Alright, so it's my turn. And there is 2 in my bag. Refill my bag. Draw 2 more. And we got a Cree Captain, which is cool. Okay, so I got a Cree Captain. I like that. But I would like to buy another one if I can. So I might not want that into battle just yet. So I'm going to see if I can roll it on energy, and look at that.
Nice.
That works beautifully. So what I'm going to do is I will purchase another Cree Captain.
Yep.
I'm going to pay the Groot Global, choosing Villain affiliation.
Yep.
I'm going to pay to field the Cree Captain, which means this one goes into my bag.
Yep.
Okay.
Well done.
And I think that's all I can do. So I'm going to pass priority and turn.
All right. I have 2. Yawning Portal and a Sidekick, and I have a Sidekick and a Spider-Man.
Okay.
There's a Spider-Man. There's a Yawning Portal. Alright, let's get this train running. How do I feel about these energy types? Not bad. Alright, let's spend 2
Yep.
to buy a Yawning Portal. Let's
Another one. Wow.
play face this in on double bolts.
Yep.
Hang on. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I think so. We'll pay a bolt to field Spider-Man, Man of Spiders.
I thought the Yawning Portal made your stuff free.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
That's right. So, let's back that up.
Yeah.
I knew I did something wrong. Okay, so Yawning Portal says your character dice are free to field this turn. When you field a non-NPC character die, prep a die from your deck.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in that case, you're right, I don't have to pay to field Spider-Man. So Spider-Man fields for free, level 3, and I get to prep. Obviously, I put Yawning Portal in play.
Yep.
Prep a die for my bag.
Yep.
And then I am actually going to Atlas instead of Clayface.
For sure.
And there is another Spider-Man on deck.
Looks
and then
good.
I will pass priority.
Pass back.
And I will end turn.
All right then. So my swarm is going to go off because there's only 4 in my bag.
Yep.
So I'm going to throw those back in. I'm going to hope that it's an into battle, but let's see. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
1 out of 4 chance, and it happened.
There's a horseshoe. Oh,
Sure is. Okay, so do I like those energy types? I don't know that I can buy anything with those energy types. So I will actually I'm going to keep the shield, and I'm going to re-roll these. All right, well, it's interesting. Okay, so what can I do with this stuff now? So, well, I could field a sidekick, but that's once. Oh, that's once per turn.
You don't have any sidekicks in your use pile.
No, not yet, but I will on my next turn.
Yeah.
Or on your turn, sorry.
Or will you after you use into battle?
Yes, I will. So let's see. I could save a mask for a force attack.
Of course, there's Intellect Devourer, which will give you something if you do it this turn.
Oh, yes, I forgot about Intellect Devourer, so that's good. I could always use a bolt, spin that down, and buy another action die. That would be handy. Oh, but this allows me to roll because it's on a burst phase. So why don't we resolve that first?
Yeah.
Before I do anything, let's use into battle. So I'm going to use it. So prep 2 dice from your bag. If both are sidekicks, prep an additional die. There's 3. On a burst phase, roll them and put them in your reserve pool. So there we go. I'm liking this.
Energy for days.
This is really cool. So, okay, so now I have 6 energies, which means I'm going to field the Kree Captain. And let's use a bolt to put him in. Now I have 5 energies. I'm going to use, okay, I want to buy that slingers. So I'm going to use your Thor Global to reduce the cost of my slingers by 2, right? Which means slingers will now cost me 3. So I'm going to pay 3 to buy a slingers. And I'm going to pass priority.
Pass back.
And I'm going to end my turn right there.
Okay. So I have 4 dice there. Spider-Man, sidekick. Sure.
Yeah.
So we'll field
the Spider-Mans.
Field the sidekick.
Yeah.
Pay 1 to field this Spider-Man.
Yeah.
This Spider-Man fields for free.
Yep.
Let's Atlas Global.
Yep.
Bag's empty.
Yep.
And pass priority to you.
I'm going to use my Collector Global to field a sidekick from my use pile.
Okay.
Pass back.
I am going to attack.
Okay.
With some Spider-Man.
Sounds good.
5, 5, 5, 5, 3, 3.
Ooh, a 3/3, eh? Interesting. I'll block the 3/3 with my 3/2, and I'll put sidekicks on those guys.
Okay.
All right.
So we are both KO'd.
Yep.
And these come back.
Yep. All right. Interesting. Okay. Okay, got a web slingers or slingers. I keep calling it web slingers.
Wrong set.
Wrong set indeed.
I'm pretty sure that there is a web slingers in Amazing Spider-Man. I'm gonna look at it right now.
All right.
I have to change this filter.
I don't think I'm going to attack just yet, so I'm going to actually keep that on the energy phase. However,
there is a web blast. And there is a web shooters.
Okay.
But there is not a web slingers.
I'm going to re-roll these. Okay. That is okay. So let's put these. Let's field those. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to spend 3 on another Kree Captain.
Yep.
I'm going to use your Intellect Devourer to spin this to a shield. I'm going to pay to field Kree Captain.
Yep.
I'm going to use the Groot Global to name villains.
Yep.
And put this in my bag.
Yep.
And I'm going to pass priority.
I'm going to field sidekick. Pass back.
And I'm going to end my turn there.
Okay.
Pass to you.
So, there's 4 in my bag. A yawning portal and 3 sidekicks, plus a yawning portal and a Spider-Man. 2 yawning portals. Well, I don't need 2 of them.
That's 1 too many.
Elend 1. That's good, that's good, that's good. Not adverse to that. But I do have 3 psychics in the field already. Okay, Yawning Portal was insistent.
Yep.
However, they stack.
Oh, so you can
I can
prep
put both
2.
into play, and I can prep 2.
Well, that's pretty cool.
That would be fun, right? Let's do that.
That's not a bad array mechanic. It's only
Not
a
at
2
all.
cost.
So, just trying to see if there's a way I can do what I want to do here. But I think, oh no, I'm not. I can, good. Okay. So I'm going to put both Yawning Portals into play.
Yep.
I'm going to use the Intellect Devourer to make a question mark.
Yep.
I am going to field, no, hang on. I'm going to pay the Thor Global.
Yeah.
To buy a Slingers of my own.
Yep.
And then I will field this for free.
Yep.
Which allows me to prep 2. And then I will pass priority to you.
I'm going to use the Collector Global to field a sidekick.
Okay. And then I will end turn.
Okay then. There's 4 dice. Oh, it's a swarm too.
Swarm, of course it's a swarm because you engineered it in that way.
That is correct. So I get to pull one more. There we go. All the action dice are on deck. Alright, there's another Kree Captain. And would it be of value to roll those dice? Let's see. How about, I don't think I want the slingers just yet. So I'm going to re-roll these.
Okay.
See what happens. And I like it. Okay.
This just in. Rob likes it.
I like it. Breaking news. Spoiler alert. Let's use that then. Into battle. Prep 2. Both are sidekicks. Prep a 3rd. I didn't get a burst though.
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate. Now I have 4 with shields. That doesn't help me much. This guy fields for free.
Yep.
Oh, actually, I can pull one of these down.
Yep.
So let's do that. Let's bring him down to a fist. Let's buy another Kree Captain.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pay the Groot Global. Let's put that in, choosing villains, of course. Yep. This will go into my bag.
Mm-hmm.
And what other shield globals do we have?
We do not have any more shield globals.
So that's kind of a wasted energy, but that's okay. We're going to pass priority.
Pass back.
And I will end my turn there.
Okay. Yep. Okay. 1 in my bag,
yep.
Which is a Slingers.
Yep.
Plus 2, 3, 4. I don't really want Yawning Portal right now because I don't have any character dice field. So let's read Slingers because it's new.
Yeah.
At the beginning of your attack step, your opponent chooses one of your character dice that can't attack this turn. 2 target character dice can't block this turn. Okay. So I presume I choose the target character dice that can't block.
That's right.
Okay.
I choose one of yours, you choose 2 of mine, right?
Yeah. Alrighty then. So let's re-roll this Yawning Portal. Okay. Lots of energy. Energy for days. So I could Thor Global and go 1, 2, 3. Let's do that to buy another Slingers.
Yep.
And actually, hang on. Let's back that up. Because I want.
You want to use a Thor Global if you're going to do that, right?
No, I did use the Thor Global, but I want to do something else. I want to do. I want to buy Typhoid Mary.
Aha.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy Typhoid Mary instead. And I have
I'm gonna
two
go for
energies left. So I'm going to bring this down as a question mark.
Yes.
And let's... I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I can do. I can Atlas. And then I have this left, unfortunately. I've got a bit of a bad flow going on here.
You could Thor Global and buy another 4-cost action.
Or Thor Global and buy a 3-cost action.
Yeah, you could do that too. And still Atlas.
Yeah, let's Thor Global and buy an instant war.
Yep.
And then Atlas Global.
Yep.
Okay, and then I'm going to put slingers into play.
Okay. So.
Pass priority.
Pass back.
Alright, it's the beginning of my attack step. You choose one die that cannot attack this turn.
Okay, so what's your highest Spider-Man?
They're all 5s.
They're all 5s. They're all 5/5s?
Yep.
I will pick one of your Spider-Mans.
That one.
That cannot attack.
Okay. I am going to tell you that your sidekicks cannot block this turn.
Okay, sidekicks cannot block.
Okay.
You got it.
And then I will attack with these 2 Spider-Mans.
And that's it?
That's it.
Okay. I will block with these Kree Captains.
Okay.
And I lose my Kree Captains.
And my Spider-Mans come back.
Yep.
Turn to you.
Yeah, that's going to be kind of interesting using that action die. You gotta get your team, your field to a certain point, right?
Yeah.
In order to make that effective, and finding that effectiveness is tricky.
Yeah.
So already I have a swarm.
Yep.
So there's all but 1 dice now that I'm rolling.
Mm-hmm.
So this should be a fruitful turn, hopefully. Either purchasing, attacking, whatever.
Whatevs.
Well, looks like I might need some blockers. I don't think Into Battle is going to help me. And I don't think that... Well, Into Battle could if I buy stuff. But I don't think I want to use Web Slingers. So I'm going to keep those.
Slingers?
Slingers. I'm renaming the card. I'm going to call it Web Slingers. I'm going to re-roll my Into Battle. I'm going to re-roll those Kree Captains.
You want me to get a Sharpie for you?
Yeah. Oh, there was a card. There was a die here still.
Yeah.
There's that. I'm going to keep it.
Okay.
Oh, man.
That's not a bad thing. It means you're more likely to swarm.
I guess so. So I'm going to put that in. Okay, now I have some interesting choices to make.
Choices.
Yes. Choices indeed. So I'm going to... Oh, hold on.
Hold the phone.
Hold
the phone. Rob's going to get something.
Hold everything. So, okay, okay, this is going to be crazy. Let's see. Let's do this. Okay, that's 6 energies there with fists.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And, okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to... Oh, I can only use Kree Captain once, right?
That's correct.
So I'm going to use the Kree Captain Global.
Well, we both have it, so you can do it twice.
Okay, that's good. So I'm paying for once, which means the next character die I purchase costs 3 less.
Yeah.
Green Arrow is a crossover character.
Yeah.
He's a mask shield.
Yeah.
So I have mask ?
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend that. I'm going to buy Green Arrow.
Okay.
And he's got an interesting ability, which might help with web slingers, but we'll see.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... I have 6 energies here with 3 fists, which means I can purchase 3 Wongs because Wong's a 2 cost.
Yep.
So I will buy that many Wongs.
Okay.
then what I'm going to do is I was going to Atlas, but it turns out there's already a die in my bag, so maybe I could still do that. Or I could buy the last Wong. What do you think I should do? What would you do if you were me?
I would just seed the game.
I'll think about that. The decision is no.
I would Atlas and save the mask to field sidekick on my turn.
I think I will do that. I'm going to Atlas. That's my last die in my bag. I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to pass priority.
Pass back.
And I'm going to end my turn there. And look at all this craziness I have coming.
All right, so I've got 2 sidekicks in my bag, and then I refill.
Yep.
And I pull out a Typhoid Mary and an Instant War.
You know, with this mask, I could have clay-faced another Wong and bought my last Wong.
Would you like to do that? I'm okay if you want to backfill it.
No, because I think I might need blockers.
Okay.
So I better hold on to that mask and put another sidekick in the field.
Okay, so Typhoid Mary is on her energized phase.
Okay, so that means your sidekick dice
and my hand character dice get plus 2A in Overcrush.
At the beginning of this attack step. Okay.
So that would be all of them, even if they're not currently active?
At the beginning of the attack step.
So they have to be active at the beginning of the attack step.
That would make sense.
Okay.
I never thought of that distinction before, but yeah, if you add sidekicks after in the global window, or actually no, the global window would come after attackers are declared anyway, so it wouldn't matter much. But yeah, I would guess if there's anything that would allow you to bring something in after the beginning of the attack step,
that wouldn't happen.
It wouldn't apply.
Okay, we are going to re-roll Instant War. We're just trying to decide if we want to re-roll anything else, but I think that we're good. So we're going to re-roll Instant War.
Okay.
And it did not come up, unfortunately. So I have all of this. So Energize means my sidekick character dice get plus 2A and Overcrush at the beginning of my attack step.
Yep. All
one of them so far. So then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Change of plans. Intellect Devourer.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Guess there's not going to be any attacks this turn.
No. Kree Captain Global to purchase a Typhoid Mary.
Okay.
So we'll do that. And then we're going to Thor Global to buy an Into Battle.
Okay, interesting.
And then I will pass priority to you.
I'm going to use the Collector Global to put that in. By the way, I was reading a comic book last night. The Collector made an appearance. It was very interesting. A villain got zapped away, and they're like, what'd you do with the villain? They're like, oh, don't worry, I took care of him. And then it cuts to like the Collector.
Yeah.
And he's got the villain in his tube.
Cool.
And the guy's like, let me out of here. And Collector's like, oh, it's not how it works around here. And it was a fun scene.
Okay. I'm going to enter.
Okay, turn is over.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have all this goodness here coming. Let's see what comes out. I got a lot of Kree captains. Let's see if I can get some swarms going. Well, there's one swarm. There's 2 swarms. Okay, so I draw 2 more. No more swarms. Okay. But I got a slingers. See, I didn't say web slingers that time.
It's no fun when you don't say web slingers. I like the web slingers now.
Yeah. And I got my green arrow. So, let's see. Interesting. So you, can I ask you how many dice you have in your bag? You must have 4 sidekicks and at least slingers.
And 2 yawning portals.
And 2 yawning portals. Okay, so there's a slingers coming.
And a partridge and a pear tree.
True. And am I going to attack this turn? Well, I still need to reroll, right?
Yeah.
So I might reroll those. Do I want a slingers though? I could get some damage through. Or do I want to hold green arrow back? Keep him in the field and try to use my synergy effect. Interesting. I think maybe we should try to go for some damage, right?
Sure.
Then again, maybe not. Okay, I'm actually going to hold off. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep those. And I'm going to try to re-roll these.
Okay.
I'm going to see what comes up. All right. I got another Kree Captain. So I'm going to spend the 2 bulk plus the bolt to cover the fielding costs.
Yep.
These guys all come in for free. That is a level 2 green arrow.
So what is this synergy effect you keep talking about?
Okay, so on the green arrow, the synergy effect says, while green arrow is active, when an opposing action die targets one of your character dice, you may pay Mask and Shield to choose a new target. So there you go.
Okay.
Synergy abilities can be used while the character is active. Anytime you could use a global ability.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anytime you could use a global ability.
So does that apply?
I don't think it's going to apply with Slingers because Slingers is an action die.
But you play it in the main step, don't you? So when does
You play it in the
apply?
main step, but you don't choose until the beginning of the attack slip.
Is that how it's written?
Yeah. At the beginning of your attack step, your opponent chooses one of your character dice that can't attack this turn. 2 target character dice can't block this turn. There's no global window there.
So would you say that synergy is a reactionary?
No, because it specifically says that you can only do it when you have a global window.
So if I spend it in the global window,
Let's read this.
yeah. So this is an interesting interaction, right? It would, if we were to play this in a competitive format, this would have to be ruled upon.
Oh,
right?
it doesn't say global window. It says when you could use a global ability. So yes, you would. So this would be anytime. I think it is reactionary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
so
how.
I think it interrupts. Yeah.
Yeah. If you think about like in a competitive setting how they would judge this, I think they would say that would be reactionary. So synergy abilities can be used while the character is active. Anytime you could use a global ability. But it says whenever an opposing action die targets, you may pay.
Yeah.
So it does sound like, even though it kind of contradicts,
Yeah.
it doesn't contradict it really.
It contradicts it, but I'm going to rule it that way.
It sort of contradicts it, but the way the Slingers is written,
Yeah.
it specifically says you use it in the main step. It doesn't actually say that, but that's when you would use it.
Yeah.
And then it says the beginning of your attack step, you
Yeah.
would choose. So I think that's how that would probably be ruled. So do you want to play it that way?
We will play it that way.
All right. Sounds good. It's still my turn, right?
It is.
Okay, so I have a big field. I could swing. I could get some damage through. But I don't. I'm going to hold off for now.
Okay.
So I'm going to pass priority.
I'm going to feel the sidekick.
And I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. Psychic. Yawning portal. Slingers. Psychic.
Okay.
Okay. I actually don't want Slingers right now, and I really don't want Yawning Portal.
All right.
But Yawning Portal is insistent, as is Slingers. So that is sad. Everything is all messed up.
Yep.
All messed up, man.
Well, I do have a sneaky trick for you.
Yeah.
And it's going to work against me, so I don't know why I would tell you this. But, however, if this were a competitive game,
Yeah.
like, I don't know if you're going to use web slingers or not.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling you're probably not going to attack. But I would, if I were you, in a competitive setting, I would fake out my opponent because I have this,
Yeah.
right? So I would put web slingers into play, do the choosing, I would react. That gets rid of my energies so that I can't use any globals. Just, that's kind of what my way of thinking.
I don't think you could conceivably use web slingers if you're not intending to attack, because that would be using an action die to no effect.
That's another interesting consideration about that action
Yeah.
Put that action die.
So you can't use an action die to no effect. And if you're not intending to attack, I would say you can't do it.
You know what? I might have an argument against that. Because the way the card is written, it says that beginning of the attack step, your opponent chooses a character die that can't attack, and then 2 target character dice can't block this turn. So you would do that at the beginning of the attack step,
Yeah.
even though you're not declaring attackers. Does that make sense?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I just don't think that it's I don't think it works that way.
I'm going to say that's how it works, but
Okay.
we're going to have to look into this further after this game.
I am going to field the sidekick.
But that's what's good about playtesting these new cards is I never even considered that before we are actually seeing the interaction in the game here.
Okay, so I use your collector global to field the sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, can I back that up?
Sure you can. Viewers at home, let us know what you think about the Slingers card. How does that work? Can you use it to no effect? Can you put that into play and then not declare attackers? Let us know what you think in the comments.
Alright, I'm going to use Clayface
Yep.
to bring in this Typhoid Mary die.
Okay.
I'm going to spend the mask to field the sidekick. And then I have 2 useless energies. They're not entirely useless.
You could buy an instant war.
I could buy an instant ore again, so let's do that. Let's Thor Global to buy an instant ore.
There you go.
Let's make this a fist.
Yeah.
And let's Atlas Global.
Yeah.
And let's pass priority to you.
I don't think you're going to attack, so you know what? I'm going to use the global, the collector global, to put a sidekick in.
Okay. And I am going to pass turn.
Okay. All right. There we go. I got a swarm. And this could be a crazy turn. Let's see what happens.
I'm buying way too many dice. Especially action dice.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you kind of have a mucky bag, but that's what happens sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, so what am I going to do with this mess? I need energies to field. So why don't I keep that? Let's see what's in the bag. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, I know what to do. Check out this trick. I'm going to spin this double fist to a single to do an Atlas Global.
Okay.
Using your Atlas card.
Yep.
That puts a Wong on deck. Then I'm going to pay to field my characters. So I'm going to put the Greek Captain in. I'm going to put a level 3 Wong. I've got way too many characters in the field now.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Into Battle.
Yep.
My bag is empty, so I have to reload with these.
Not burst phase.
Not a burst phase. Draw 2. They are not both sidekicks, so I stop there.
Yep.
And then I'm going to pass priority.
Pass back.
And I think I should probably...
You should attack.
I should probably swing in. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers.
Yep.
If I come in with 5 blockers...
5 attackers.
5 attackers. Let's see. Wong is fast.
Okay.
So bear in mind, he is fast and he is an ally.
Okay.
So let's do this. Let's come in with a green arrow. Let's come in with 3. Ooh, do I want to do that? Yeah, let's do it. Let's at least do 2 Wong. And let's come in with 2 sidekicks.
Okay.
I'm actually going to get some points on the board 45 minutes into the game.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So, so 2 comes through.
Yep.
And your sidekick is KO'd.
Yep.
And my Kree captains get KO'd.
Yep. And your Wong is KO'd.
Yep. The fast does not come into play here.
No.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
There's 2.
I'm going to hope Web Slingers doesn't show up.
Nope. 2 Typhoid Marys, though.
Wow.
Everything's all coming out weird.
Yeah. Well, you got a mucky bag.
Well, it wasn't supposed to be that way. Yawning Portal was supposed to prevent that. Okay. I think I'm going to reroll this Typhoid Mary and the Yawning Portal.
Yep.
Okay. I did not get the Energize, but I did get the Yawning Portal, which I really didn't want. Typhoid Mary fields for free.
Yep. And you prep? Because the Yawning Portal?
Yeah, I guess I should put Yawning Portal into play.
Yep.
Even though she's free, and then I can prep. Okay, and then let's...
4 energies.
It's my last Spider-Man.
I need to get busy, and I need to buy my own Typhoid Mary.
Yeah, you haven't bought, like, anything except a Slinger's die from the play-at-home kit.
Yeah, I need to get... The Typhoid Mary is like the key to my win here, I think.
Pass priority.
Pass back.
End my turn.
Okay, I got 1 in the bag.
Yeah.
So I'm going to reload with these. And I think this is the turn where I'm going to have to buy Typhoid Mary. Okay, there's 3 more plus everything that's in my prep area. Let's give it a roll. Okay, look at that. Into battle. Double burst. Gotta like that. Let's see, I got a Wong. I got a Slingers. Do I want a Slingers? I'm not even sure if I want a Slingers. I do have the energy types I need for a Typhoid Mary, so that's good. Why don't I hold on to that energy? Let's keep that. Let's maybe re-roll those.
You don't want the Slingers?
I'm not so sure yet. I might want to buy Typhoid Mary.
You can do that right now.
Yeah, I could.
You could spin a sidekick down if you need another energy.
Yeah. Plus I have this. Yeah, why don't I keep that? That's enough for a Typhoid Mary.
And none of your characters have fielding costs.
Yeah.
And you're into battles on a double burst, so you get to roll all the dice you prep.
Yeah. So let's do that. Let's, okay, so in that case, I'm just going to re-roll Wong.
Okay.
And he came out on a character face, which is very good. I'm going to use into battle.
Yep.
Which means I prep to, actually, hold on, before I do that. Actually no, because I know it's in my bag. I know I don't have sidekicks. So I have 2 dice. So I prep them and I roll them.
Yep.
Because it's on a burst face. Alright, so that's good. So I'm going to spend the Kree Captain Global.
Yep.
Which will reduce Typhoid Mary to a 2 cost.
Yep.
So Bolt, Mask.
Yep.
There goes Typhoid Mary.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use Bolt to field Wong.
Yep.
I'm going to put these guys in for free. This Wong fields for free. I have those. My bag is empty. So I'm going to use the Atlas Global.
Yep.
Which means I prep this.
Yep.
Put that on my bag, prep it. So Typhoid Mary on deck. And I'm going to put Slingers into play.
Subtitle of this video. It's Web Slingers.
Yeah, exactly. Web in brackets. Slingers. So anyway, I'm putting that into play and I'm going to pass priority.
Pass back.
Okay, now, at the beginning of the attack step, your opponent chooses one of your character dice that can't attack this turn. Would you like to choose one of my dice?
Sure. We will choose Green Arrow.
Okay, Green Arrow cannot attack. And I'm going to say that these 2 Spider-Men cannot block.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to come in with an attack of 4 characters, and that is my attack. Okay, so you're blocking those, which means 5 points is going to come through.
Yep, puts me on 13.
This guy gets KO'd.
Yeah.
And this guy's fast.
Yeah.
And KO's that anyway. So,
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Turn over to you.
All right. See if we can turn this around.
Yep.
You
need to get some points on the board.
3, 4.
It is 20 to 13.
It is not looking good.
This is turning out to be one of our legendary long games.
Yep. Okay, there's a Typhoid Mary.
Yep.
There's an Instant War. There's a Slingers. Oops, that was a shield. Let's re-roll this.
Yep.
Yay. Okay.
Wow. Instant Wars, eh?
Yep.
You sure you want to load my field with sidekicks?
Sure do. All right, so we are going to, first things first.
Yeah.
We're going to Clayface Global in this lovely Yawning Portal on 2 bolts.
Yeah.
And they're going to spend 2 bolts to field the level 3 Typhoid Mary.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to pay the group global.
Mm-hmm.
It says when I field a hand character die,
yep.
probably should have done that in the other order, I can put 1 in my bag, right?
Yep.
Okay, so
awesome.
Typhoid Mary into my bag. Okay, let us do some War of Instants. We both draw 3 dice.
My bag's empty, so does it?
Refill.
It refills.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There was no global window before you did that, right?
Nope.
Okay.
On purpose.
I can see that. Okay, so I draw 3, right?
You draw 3.
Those are my 3. There's only 2
You
sidekicks.
field all sidekick dice drawn that way.
And what do I do with the other one?
You have the choice of use pile or bag.
Okay, it's going to go to the bag.
Okay.
So we put the sidekicks in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you doing the other one?
Okay, we will do the other one.
All right. I only have 1.
Okay. I don't have any. I have an Into Battle, a Yawning Portal, and a Typhoid Mary. So I'm going to, it says, places the remaining dice in their bag or use pile. So I'm going to go back into my bag.
I am going to do the same.
Okay. I'm going to put Rob's favorite web slingers into play.
Yep. And, okay.
And I'll pass Prairie.
Okay, there's nothing I can do with this mask, is there? Well, I could do a force attack.
You could.
But that would get me nowhere. Oh, I will force attack one of your sidekicks.
Okay.
So that's my global use, pass back.
Okay. So, at the beginning of the attack step,
yep.
You get to choose one of my dice that can't attack this turn.
That can't attack.
Yep.
I'm going to say Typhoid Mary.
Okay. Typhoid Mary cannot attack.
Yep.
You forced a sidekick to attack.
Yep, and you have to declare 2
Yep.
people that can't block, right?
So I'm going to declare that 2 of your sidekicks cannot block. No,
Oh, okay.
1 sidekick.
Yep.
And 1 green arrow.
Green arrow. Okay.
Okay. And then I will attack.
You're swinging.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Let's see here. Let's block that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And let's block 3 Spider-Mans.
Okay. I'm going to Intellect Devour.
Yeah.
To make a question mark.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's it?
That's it.
Okay, so these guys are KO'd.
Yep.
This guy lives.
Yep.
All right. Oops. That was a 6-2. Yep.
Turn to you.
Okay. All right then. And I get a swarm.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a slingers. This could be interesting. All right. Well, I did get the Into Battle. I got slingers. I want Typhoid Mary to come out on Energize for reasons.
For reasons?
Reasons.
AKA that gives your sidekicks +2/8 Overcrush?
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. What's in the bag when I use into battle? Okay, that might work. So let's roll these.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Look, Typhoid Mary on Energize.
Nice.
That is going to be insane.
So Energize happens.
Yep. So
And that includes your Wongs.
yep. Actually, let's take a look at that. Energize. So Energize happens at the end of roll and reroll.
Mm-hmm.
It says your sidekick character dice get +2A in Overcrush. They're not sidekicks until they're in the field zone. So how does that work?
At the beginning of this attack step.
Oh, okay. So it does work.
I think it does
Okay.
work.
Yep.
Others may disagree. Tell us what you think in the comments below.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely correct.
I think whatever's active that is that at the beginning
Yep.
of your attack step will qualify, and I'm probably going to die now.
I'm going to go with your ruling because you are the rules guru.
I'm the rules guru now, am I?
Yeah. You certainly are.
Just because we're in my castle.
So let's see. Oh, we got to do. Oh, first of all, I'm going to. So this has all happened.
Yeah.
That's all good and happened. So how about we purchase? Let's use 2 fists
Mm-hmm.
to reduce the cost of Typhoid Mary
Yep. By 3.
by 3. I'm going to purchase another Typhoid Mary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put her there. Then I'm going to use into battle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I have 1. I prep that.
Yep.
Reload my bag.
Mm-hmm.
And I prep a second one. Look, it's a sidekick.
Okay.
Prep a third. And I can roll all dice
Yeah.
in this manner. Prepped in this manner. Okay. A lot of trickery going on.
And you got another Energize.
Well, we're into the main step now, right?
Doesn't matter. You still have an Energize.
Oh, really? I thought
Any-
it checked at the end of roll and reroll.
So, Energize happens anytime you roll
Okay.
a die on the double energy phase.
So-
But in the roll and reroll step, you only check at the end of the
Ah,
roll and
okay.
reroll step.
See, I told her you were the rules guru.
Yeah.
So does that mean it stacks?
You can't get Overcrush twice.
But can
but
you
the
get...
plus 2A would stack.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now my sidekicks are +4.
Yeah, I told you I was going to die this time.
All right, so there we go. I will pay a bolt. I will pay a bolt. That's to indicate the +4, right?
Yeah.
I'll pay a bolt and a fist
Mm-hmm.
to field these 2 Wongs.
Yep.
2 Wongs, don't make a white. And I'm going to put web slingers into play.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to pass priority.
I'm going to feel the sidekick.
Yep.
Pass back.
Okay, so now you get to declare that one person can't attack. Would probably be a sidekick, right?
Yeah, it's going to be this Wong.
Yep, so that Wong cannot attack.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to choose 2 that can't block. So I'm going to say 2 Spider-Mans.
Yep.
And then we're going to go to the attack step.
Yep.
So there's going to be that. And these.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see. I think that's probably going to do it.
You won. You could swing in with everything.
Yeah,
like-
I'll swing in with everything because why not?
Yeah. Because these are all 5s overcrushing.
Yeah.
That's a 9 overcrush.
9 overcrush.
Sorry, 8 overcrush plus 4.
Yep.
That's a 7 overcrush.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's nothing I can do.
Yep.
Good game.
Good game. That is really interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it took a while to get there.
Yeah.
But I think that, yeah, using ally characters with this Typhoid Mary
Yeah.
is definitely a thing. It might take you a while to get there. It might not be super competitive, but I think
Well,
it's a thing.
I think you could have got there sooner.
I could have.
I think that you just didn't. And
I spent too much time with Kree captains.
Yeah.
I bought too many Kree captains.
but you were at least getting your swarm going and,
Yeah.
and churning your bag. My
Yeah.
yawning portal didn't churn my bag the way I wanted it to.
Right.
And because your field was so large,
Yeah.
I couldn't do anything with my Spider-Man to do the recruiting.
No, I know. The recruit wouldn't go off,
Yeah.
would it?
So that was just not working for me.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
And I brought some globals that helped you, which is fine. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I brought Collector, which and Groot, which was helpful.
But of course,
Both
remember, like currently there are no allies in Modern.
No, that's right.
Right? So the only thing you would have in Modern that are sidekicks are actual sidekicks.
Right. And I'm hoping that in future we do get some more ally characters in the Modern sets.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. We'd have to get... the only thing you can use in Modern is sidekicks. And I think there's a Captain America that will also buff sidekicks.
There's lots of things that buff sidekicks.
Yeah.
Right? You can give characters sidekicks infiltrate, you can buff your sidekicks, there's things like that, but there isn't any allies.
No, but if you, I think there's a Captain America that if it's in the field, he gives all the sidekicks an extra little something, right?
There's a Batman too.
Batman, yeah. What else was I gonna say? I'm not a big fan. Swarm has never been my best friend. Swarm's okay. I think Swarm works if you have the Groot Global.
Yeah.
I think that's a neat idea. Otherwise, perhaps my new favorite action card, of course, is Into Battle, and maybe I should have just stuck with Into Battle.
I think your Swarm was working great. The problem that you had was you kept fielding your Swarm dice. That's why Swarm doesn't work great for you, is that you keep fielding your characters.
True enough.
You want to keep rolling your Swarm on Swarm. Like once you have one in the field, maybe two, especially when you have something like a force attack.
Yeah.
But I was not thinking about the force attack, and I wasn't making your Swarm stop.
Yeah, that's a bad thing to have, is a force attack global with a Swarm team. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, what else? Any other feedback about these new cards?
I like them. The Energize is cool. I didn't get to use the effect of Spider-Man. I think Slingers is pretty neat.
Yeah, I think it's neat as well. And I like that we play tested them. Like, we did find a few interactions that we had to question and we had to talk about. And I think that opens up some good discussion. I'll be looking forward to chatting with our other players and friends about that.
Yeah. And I would probably tweak the team a little bit.
Absolutely.
And I'd like to try again.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the like button, please. And hit subscribe so you don't miss a video.
You can check us out on Facebook, Dice Station Zebra.
That's right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.
Bye.